Hi, I'm Gary Woobers with Ascend Business Strategies, coach, trainer, and speaker. My purpose in life is to help coach individuals and organizations ascend to their peak so that they can achieve their dreams, goals, and ambitions. I choose my energy level today. The amount of energy you have daily in your life is a choice. You can either choose to have the attitude, I will, or I won't. I choose, I will. Let me tell you why. I remember in 2002, I was struggling both personally and professionally, and it was really a low time in my life. I was always a very positive and upbeat person, but I was not that person at that time. My wife and I were going to have our third child, and all three of them would be under the age of 4 years old. My business was on a growth pattern, and I could not keep up like I had in the past. I knew I had to improve my physical health because I was 275 pounds heavy, and I was affecting my relationship not only with my spouse and my family, but also my team and the people at work. My productivity at work was suffering. I did not have the energy I needed to handle all my roles and responsibilities, especially at a time when my business was booming and growing. I needed to be at my peak productivity. I knew something had to change. Now, as I look back now on the framework I created, I realized what I needed to change. Let's look at the high achiever's mindset. The first pillar is all about energy, and that's what I'm talking about today. First, I had to look at self. I knew in my area I had to have growth in two key areas if I was going to make those changes. And those key areas in leadership was about choice and attitude. I had to portray in my life the leadership to make the right choices and to change my attitude. Now I realized to change my energy level, it was my choice. I had to look at three key areas in the first area of exercise, because to me, that helped provide energy if I was starting exercise. And at this point in time in my life, there was no exercise whatsoever going on. So I changed three key things. The first one was my physical approach. I had to get more hours of sleep. I told myself I needed 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. I had to start walking. And then I actually started running for 30 minutes a day. And then I started some meditating, so it gave me some personal time for myself. Now the second area I looked at was my nutritional approach. In this area, I started drinking more water, and I realized if I drank half of my body weight in water, that would help me in reducing some of my weight. I minimized sugary drinks. I gave up iced tea altogether. I started limiting how much soda intake I was taking. Get rid of those sugary drinks. And the last thing, I never did diet, but I sure did change my eating habits. And I recommend, it's about the stuff you put into your body, you have to realize what it does to you. So change your eating habits. The third area I looked at was my daily boost. I had to find ways to give myself energy when I felt my energy slip. So one of the areas, I moved more often. If I was sitting at my desk for an hour, I got up and moved. I focused on being more present with my spouse, my family, my leadership team. And then I started doing more what I call acts of kindness daily. And by doing those acts of kindness made me feel better. Now the second area I needed to improve was to increase my energy level was in the execution area. Remember I talked about execution is all about productivity? So I implemented what I now call my PRO system. And this works like this. PRO stands for peak productivity time, recovery time, and office time. Let me explain them real quick. Peak productivity time, taking 90-minute segments, getting done what needs to be done with no interruptions. Recovery time, when I was with my family, I was on recovery time, enjoying them, not texting, not emailing, not doing other activities. And the third one was office time. Set up time that's blocked for office time, cleaning up your messes, checking email, and doing the other things that you need to do. Now, over the years, I've realized the amount of energy I have daily is driven by my choices and attitude daily. I've also realized there are those two key areas that are so important to make it happen, and it's exercise and execution. Now, when you create a high achiever mindset, you realize to have a high level of energy, daily you must create it by providing fuel to create the energy you want in your life. The key is to give ourselves the energy needed each day to accomplish our work and life purpose. We must make the choice and the attitude to live our life on purpose, not by default. I once heard it said, "Do you have a life insurance policy?" "Oh yeah!" "Do you have a mission statement or purpose statement?" Very few raise their hand. So why? Answer yourself this question. Why are you more prepared to die than to live? Ascend Business Strategies' mission is to provide practical approaches to training, coaching, and speaking by empowering individuals and organizations to reach their goals, dreams, and ambitions. Our vision is to help our clients ascend to their peak by providing clarity and purpose and productivity. To reach us, go to goascend.biz or call us at 573-644-6655. My challenge to you, give of yourself freely, love openly each day, make a difference in the world, and make it a great day. Thanks for joining us.